Welcome everybody to Resurrection Bench. Today we're going to review a lot of watches that I just picked up on eBay. So this auction was for a 3 Walthams, Belova, a Vumard, never heard of that before, and a Banner, and a Croton. And the seller was a nice guy and put a couple straps in the order too, as well as this. This one's in rough shape, and we'll get into that in a second. But this nice little ladies movement here, and I do like those. Oh, there's parts out of that one. That's fine. I do like taking apart the smaller movements. But enough of that. What I was most interested in was this Waltham right here. You can see it appears to be a different color. Well, pictures weren't really, didn't do them justice. This is not a green dial Waltham. It is just a green crystal. Wah, wah, wah. I know. But it is kind of nice, nonetheless. It is one of the only ones that actually comes with its crown and stem. So I like that. We can go ahead and crack this open. So that's what everybody likes to see. I do believe that some of these watches were recased at some point. I've opened a couple of them up, and the fit in the case could be better, but I'm not real sure. So this one is a 7 jewel. Don't really know much about what's going on in this one, but it's real sluggish. So I think this one's had an oil bath at some point. It kind of smells like a 3-in-1 household oil, which, I mean, I would take any oil over no oil and rust all day, and it is a really clean movement, so I think this is going to be a neat little watch. I haven't pulled it out, but you can see the dial is not green. It's just the tinted crystal there. But I'll take it. I do have a green car that I will wear this when I'm driving it. It's kind of the whole reason I wanted the green watch either way. So we go ahead and case this one. Move on to Waltham number 2. This is a nice, pretty looking watch, handsome watch, if you will. We can maybe crack this guy open. Take a look at his guts. Haven't really identified any of these movements. I mean, we're kind of just seeing them for the first time together here. But this is a 17 jewel Waltham Watch Company. See, will she try to bark off and do anything? Oh, I mean, kinda. This thing probably just needs a good wind. It's missing its stem, so... Oh. Tell you, something's not happy with that click, I'll tell you right now. That click is upset. Well, at any rate, seems like it did turn a little bit. Yeah, she's wanting to kind of go. Oh well. No worries there. Oh, there's something to be mindful of. And so that's Waltham number 2. Now we can get into this other one here. Obviously missing its crown and stem, but at least it has the little tube. It's not real straight. And I kind of believe that this one was recased at some point in its lifetime. There's no Waltham markings anywhere on here. This says Herald International Limited, Hong Kong. Does have some other shit scratched into it, but alright looking case overall. Not butthurt about it. Another pretty movement. Will she go? Yeah, kinda. Yeah. It seems like it's that they're all going to need some work and some repair and some parts. I'm kind of stoked about getting to fix some of these up. This is going to be my first good run of watches to do on the channel. So you'll likely see some kind of a build, breakdown, service on most to all of these watches that I've got sitting here before me today. That was kind of the whole point of getting them. But this Valmard, at least I think I'm saying that correctly, seems to be in its original case back. And this one is a runner. Came to me running. Good looking movement. Does look a little bit kind of like a Waltham here. Just with their train wheel bridge. I mean, maybe they all just look, what works. The shapes of the parts are what work. Maybe they all just have the same shape. Figuring that out. But I did buy these all non-working, 4 parts or repair as far as condition goes. And that's a decent looking, nice looking timepiece with a date function, seconds hand. I like that. Yeah, doesn't really want to wind. Oh, goodness. Yep, that one needs some help. Now let's get into this Croton. Now I know Croton, not well known for their craftsmanship as far as I know, but still kind of cool nonetheless. This one has definitely been through some shit. Do you guys see this? Is that coming through? Would you look at that? This watch has been apart maybe 2 or 3 times. This one I have not had open yet, so we are going to get into this one together for the first time. Oh, well, before I dig into that any further, did we see the dial? It is kind of neat. I really like that it's got the 50, 55. It's got the minutes around the outside here. That could come in real handy for I don't know. One of my kids is into watches, and she's not really keen on telling time yet. She's also 7, so I can help her. I don't know. But let's crack this unit open. Let's see what we got in here. Goodness. Well, maybe do we snap it shut first? What do we got going on here? No, I'm not getting beat that easy. This is too much. See, I can't really close it much either. Like, the cots may have to come off for this. I wonder, see, there's these little screws all the way around here. I wonder if those screws have to come out in order for this case back to come off. So let's get into that. Let's see. Maybe this one's got quite a knurl from people prying at it. Ooh, that one kind of started to turn. I wonder if these screws are holding this in here. That one's probably not holding much anymore, so I'm not going to monkey with trying to... Let's get that unit out of there. Oh, yeah, you're fine. 1, 2, there's 3. Oh, I think we might be onto something here, folks. Oh shit, look at that. Wow. So, hold on. Before we get after this movement, which it is a beauty, this case back, let's talk about it. This is incredible. Croton Watch Company, Incorporated, made in Switzerland. Would you look at that? Scratch what I said about Croton's being of consumer quality, because that is something. These little divots right here must be where them screws go. Oh yeah, look at them screws. Let's get that movement out of here. We're still on this. Look at this case. Oh, yeah, you're over here. Look at that. So the little set screws burrow down into this case back. Hold that unit in there. That's something. I like it. So decent. Nah. Nope. Scratch that. She's scratched. Oh, what's this? This some sort of a gasket? Must be some sort of a gasket. This some sort of a dive watch. Maybe she's just a waterproof unit. Yeah, this one says Croton Aqua Medico. Aqua Medico. So, must be waterproof to some degree. Will she? Ooh, she's sticky. And obviously not engaging with a pallet fork. Let's get you in here. So, that is unfortunate. The hairspring appears to be in all right shape. There's the pallet fork. But she's just stuck. Oh, y'all see that? I think that this balance wheel, or the balance staff, might be broken, this one. I'm not real sure. But this one might need a balance staff. Ooh. Yeah, unhappy. Unfortunate. It's a fairly large pallet fork in this movement too. I'm kind of excited to get in there and check that out. Anyway, but this has been the Croton. What a good looking movement. Like, wow. Wowzer. I like it. Okay. Put her back together. Just like that there. Oh, are we missing? Looks like we're missing a screw in the crown wheel. I do have a. I did buy a on eBay. It was listed 500 piece watch screw assortment. So here in the coming days, I should have a bag full of watch screws to be able to pick from, hopefully to replace, missing stuff, or, maybe I got unhinged and dropped something. Just never know. I'm going to try to move some of this fucked up metal away from the end of this screw so I can maybe get it out. It has just had the shit pried out of it. Terrible thing to do to my screwdrivers, but I'll be honest, I don't use this green one much. And I can tune it back up if I need to. Are you gonna come out? I wonder if I can just run it all the way through. Oh, I got about a quarter of a turn, half turn. Oh, nice. Here she comes. Not really looking to get it all the way out, although I should. Nope. No, I'll file on that later on in a video. We'll do a whole thing on all these watches. Don't you worry about that. Just hang in there. You know what I mean? I'm a new channel. Trying to get some stuff built up. I've got this entire box of vintage watchmaker tools that I just picked up. Pull all those things out and do a little unboxing of those. That sounds like a good time. I've got some plans. I just need some time. Ooh. See, these two with the screws are in, but this one over here, like this might be too bunged up. I might have to get in there with a little file or a Dremel or something. Straighten that up. save all the little screws that I deal with. These, you know, by comparison, are pretty large. I hate to have these large screws become a difficult problem on camera, but you know, it happens. This is going pretty well so far, though. We'll be on to another watch here in a minute. So anybody hanging through and watching this entire video all the way through, I just want to let you know that I'm likely going to take all these watches and break them up individually and post them all as their own little shorts. This Croton one might be a little longer just because, you know, we did get a little involved with it. But other than that, anybody still hanging out here, if you aren't already, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. Everybody says that it really helps the channel. Well, I don't really know how that is yet, but I know that I can't start like going live and doing like watches and stuff live until I have 50 subscribers. So if watch repair is your thing, I mean, if you're into what is it, Chronoglide or Wristwatch Revival, Marshall's got a great show over there. I'm gonna try to do some, you know, comparably similar material on watches, and I obviously need subscribers and support to, you know, make that worthwhile. So I'd like to make this content for you. Give me a like and a subscribe, maybe a couple of comments. Let me know what you want to see. I can't really get my hands on Rolexes, but these vintage watches are definitely within reach and well within reach. So I would like to stick to those. There's also a segment that I'd like to try to do where, you know, maybe I take an old, you know, rusty from the dungeons and basements watches and see if we can get them ticking again. I mean, not even accurately, but, you know, maybe if they just are beyond repair, maybe we, you know, get a slow-mo close-up, we'll shoot one. Bam. Blow it to pieces. See what we can find. Maybe like put it inside of a box. Sounds like a good time. But this is a banner. It is a smaller watch. Kind of makes me believe that it might be a lady's watch, but you know, it is. It could just be a little men's watch. Does not say banner on the case back, so maybe this is a recase as well. But it does look like it's running a little bit. Does say banner on the ratchet wheel there. Oh, maybe it's not running that great. Can we maybe get a... Oh, what in the world's going on with this? Let's see, will she take a... So just a little power in her. Oh yeah, she sparks right to life. Get in here. Good looking watch. It's running. It's I see 1080 down there. She's got some staining. It needs a good clean. All these watches obviously need a good clean and service, but this one, it's the only one out of all of them that is consistently running right now. So that's a plus. So this little banner, you know, we'll get into this. I don't think that this guy is going to be on the top of my priority list. Kind of a crappy thing to say, seeing how it is the Only one here that is currently running. Yeah. Shoot. Pretty accurately too. Maybe just a little slow. And then there's this Belova. I am kind of excited for this one. I do like patinaed darker dials for sure. It does take a whine, and it is an automatic. This one does say self-winding, and it is not a large movement by any means. So, and it does say Belova. Maybe that at one time said 11 or L1. No, it does not want to fire off and run. Get her popped open here. It is an automatic. Wow. This is my first automatic movement. It's so intimidating. Hmm. And unfortunately, it looks like we've got another balance wheel. Oh, the escape wheel is just going for it. So it looks like we're having maybe a pallet fork issue down here. Engagement between the balance wheel and the pallet fork. Because I'm not really getting much out of this, as you can see. And she is pretty loose. So this one might need some parts, unfortunately. But wow, it is nice. It is neat. I don't even know about nice. But yep, this balance wheel is a problem that will have to be addressed. So we'll go ahead and throw the back on it. And then we get to this ball. This was the freebie movement that was thrown in by the seller. And I do appreciate it oh so much. I do really like the little movements. This is a Belova tool that I just picked up in an estate lot of vintage watchmaker tools, and I like it. I don't know if it's a case back opener, but it's what I've been using it for, and it works pretty well. So this ball movement, or this ball watch, has a shield movement, I do believe. And she is rough. R-U-F-F, rough. But naturally, I want to fix it. So let's see if we can just coax this unit on out of here. Come on. Ooh. Well, oh, there we go. I don't know if that's a great place to pry on a watch, but I mean, if it works, is it dumb? Ooh. Ooh, my. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she's dirty. And there is a piece of a spring. I don't know if that's a click spring or what, but that's just chilling in the case back. And you can see here, Pioneer 10 karat rolled something, rolled, folded, I don't know, rolled plate, rolled gold plate. But these little movements, I love them so much. Like, one of the first movements that I got into, like, you'd think, oh, you're starting in watchmaking, get big pocket watches, right? That's what everybody says, but no. The first movements that I tore apart were actually this Belova here and this Matthew Tissot. And I had them functioning. I actually just tore apart this Matthew Tissot the other night, frantically trying to find a screw or I think maybe it was a setting wheel that I was looking to see if I could make fit a. I've got an FHF 59N movement over there out of that bangle watch that I got for my daughter that I put the setting wheel on and I flipped the watch over to look at something else and poof, it was gone. And I was not able to find it. I searched for it ever. Luckily enough, I identified the movement fairly easily and I found more setting wheels and I ordered a couple just to have a spare. Doesn't hurt to throw one in the file book. But for as rough a shape as this watch is in, and I mean, oofda, look at that. Goodness. It is, I mean, on the verge of just wanting to run, and I think we can make it. Look at this, though. Yikes. In time, I'm going to leave that click spring or whatever that is in the back. It'll be there when I get after this watch. Seal that back up. And that's my haul of watches that I just picked up. So all these should find their way onto the channel in the coming weeks or months, depending on the extent of repairs, but I do plan on doing something for all of them. Yeah, stay tuned. Check me out. We'll try to let you know what's going to happen and when.